It's a good day to get the news. Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna get mine. What about you? The news. No, I didn't like it either. I had a better one when I first got on. Now everybody's gonna probably associate me with that. How you doing? Doug Rice. Saturday. Saturday, and the word goes out. Here I am. What's talking about? I don't know. Anyway, look. Thank you so much for folks coming in, joining in, saying hello. This is the Doug Rice Show. Welcome, one and all. Been doing this a year. Been doing this longer than that. Been doing this a year as me. Think I'm getting better. Somehow I'm getting better. I'm feeling better every single day. It's Saturday. Welcome one and all who are here live. Welcome those of you who look afterwards. Today is quite a day, quite a show. We're going to do this. Yes, we are. For goodness sake, folks, it is, and I think it's over here, 4:31. We're right on time, 4:30. I wanted to start before 5 o'clock. It is Saturday, the 5th of February, 2021. Woke up this morning, still in the United Snakes of America. Woke up this morning, they are still in their fucking feelings. Woke up early this morning, they are still out and about. And they scream and they shout. Shit! It's scary out there. It's spooky fucking dookie. And I'm Doug Rice here to fucking tell you about it this Saturday. Now listen, don't get in your damn feelings. Yeah, I use profanity. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. I'm sorry to hear you about your sensitive ears. But listen, first, I was in the service. Second, I'm loving it. Oh! No, this is a kind of a mask. Listen, the profanity is a tool to keep me algorithmically out of Caucasity's face. They must never know that I am dispersing this information on these types of platforms. They must always think that I am a clown or some sort of fool. They must never find out the truth that I hold in my possession gems. Well, nuggets. Gems are, gems are a little bit self-aggrandizing. I'll just say I hold nuggets. You mean nuggets of anything. Nuggets of shit. Nuggets of chocolate. Nuggets of hamburger. Hi! All right, so Shabbat Shalom, Tina, how are you? Shalom, Antoine Anderson. Good day to you. And does everybody have their fucking coffee? That's the main deal. If you don't have your fucking coffee, I do not know what to tell you. You better grab some because you're going to need some. Look, settle in, get settled, get comfortable, get into your psyche. I want you to unfocus on everything that is not Hebrew for the moments that you are here staring me and trying to figure out if I'm actually making sense. And I promise you, I will be. All right, you guys know what we do, right? What I do is I search term 2 words on any platform, anywhere, anytime, any place, any internet. Those 2 words are and will always remain to be black news. Now listen, I reject race, the construct of race, the makeup of the whole infrastructure of racial construct. It is a farce. It is a tool. It is to be rejected offhand. But I can't look up Negro news. I won't get the results. Can't look up anything else like African American news. It's stupid. I mean, I'm not talking about African Americans. They don't necessarily mean Hebrews, Negroes trapped within the confines of this penal colony built for us. By us. And so, 2 words, black news, looked up. And you know what smacks me in the fucking face as long as I'm sitting there telling you about it? You know the first fucking article? I'm going to read it to you right now. Here it goes. Black FedEx driver said he was shot at by two white men during deliveries in Mississippi. Report. Now listen, I'm an individual that dissects and focuses on the spoken and written word, and I've seen here that when they have put the that little question mark, the word said, that what that does is hint at the fact that he could be lying. And any of us that would make something up like that is not one of us and only looks like a Hebrew. But said he was shot at while making deliveries by two white men who deemed him suspicious. That sounds about right. They're ready to defend this country. They're ready to really take up arms and get busy. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. Prophecy is upon us. I just saw it moments ago. I posted it, in fact. The prophecy of the bear and the dragon standing side by side. Putin and Xi against the United States in whatever respect they deem necessary. And as we watch this society fall apart, as we watch the individuals who claim that they are the, associated with the founders of this country, folks that claim an associative ownership and a sense of belonging within these shores, stolen fair and square by individuals still here corralled on all sorts of reservations. And do they have reservations? Yes, they do. They've had those same reservations ever since these motherfuckers showed up. But it doesn't look to be for much longer. I know, I folded that in. I wanted to do that because I thought it might be interesting. How are we? Everybody good? Everybody okay? I don't need 5 of you. I don't need 4 of you. I need 2 of you, 1 of you. Tina and I have done the show by ourselves. Feel that. You know what I mean? Because so few of us are going to survive through. So many of us will have to perish and then be resurrected. Oh, you don't know what's going on? Well, shit. Do you want me to tell you? Are you intrigued? Yes? No? You understand what's happening, right? Factuality of what's happening has already been foreordained. It's already been printed. It's in print. It predates most things that we love reading so damn much. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'll go ahead and further the point. Everyone now should understand and accept that we are in biblical times. We are, in fact, scripturally in prophetic moments. We breathe in the air of prophecy. Ladies, gentlemen, Hebrews, brothers, sisters, you know it. Others are not paying attention to that particular aspect of reality. Others are focused on vaccines, focused on the vote, focused on Trump, focused on this, focused on that, but not really focused on the kingdom as much as, they show up every Sunday to recite a prayer. As I've said, the only reciting any of us can give without the intercession of the Messiah. And they throw it around in church and they talk about the kingdom and pray for it to come, directly talking to the Most High God. Idiots. Now, when God's kingdom comes, when the creator of all things arrives in whatever form he may choose, folks are going to take note, pay attention. Their ears are going to perk, their eyebrows will raise. Shit's going to get real serious real fucking fast. Now listen, don't get panicked. We're Hebrews. We've been expecting this for quite some time. And what I'm saying is, listen again to what I've said. So many of us will not make it through. So many of us will perish and then have to be resurrected so close to what might be the possibility of threading the needle through. You see, the one thing I know is that Scripture says there has to be a few witnesses to what's about to happen. Now listen, which means that as we watch Russia and China couple together against the United States, as we watch the United States troll their shores, both left and right, to make sure that there are not any submarines within their bays. When we watch Russia and China both eager to take land that's claimed theirs, and when we watch a president on TV, both former and latter make life a little more questionable on the planet as it loses its mind in the death grip of caucasity, as if white supremacy doesn't have enough to worry about. We've really got to worry about how these folks will bring about the Third World War, which they're so eager. And as I've said, so many of us will perish, with the slim hope of so few of us making it through. And it's my belief that if you keep your head on a swivel, if you understand how you got here, if you understand the origins of your existence. Now, who am I talking to? I'm talking to brothers and sisters. I'm talking to the family of Hebrews. I'm talking to you folks. I need you to understand you've got to come out of this goddamn slumber. You've got to wake the fuck up. The first step toward rising from the ineptitude of caucasity is to get that goddamn grin off your faces, and you will have a response to such inaction. Folks will trigger when they don't see the comfort offered by Hebrew smiles. You take that shit away, and the reaction is what you will suffer. And most assuredly, most quickly, and most relentlessly every fucking day, until you become adept at maintaining the serious countenance needed to keep them all at bay, as, again, they seem to be losing their goddamn minds. There's no way or no reason, there's just no reason for us at all to lose ours with them. Good evening. Oh, whew, that was close. All right, how you doing? All right, so, that's the opening. What do you want? And then I saw this, the FedEx driver. What are you doing? Why are you shooting brothers trying to deliver some shit for you? Now, here's the problem. I'm trying to tell you what's happening. Black FedEx driver says he was shot. Boom, let's check in and do it, okay? Mississippi FedEx driver told Mississippi Free Press Friday shot at by two white men while delivering patches, because that's what they fucking do. Now, the outlet reported that Gregory Case was charged with a conspiracy branding case, charged with aggravated assault. 2 people are charged. So said can be removed from the fucking headline, but we'll move on. So basically, they shot at him because they were afraid. Now, this is why I read this, because here's what's going on. We cannot help what movie plays in these weak-minded motherfuckers' heads. Listen, man, we can be on the scene doing our damn job, just trying to live life, delivering packages. It's a solitary existence, but with a little music and some rhythm, some swag, and, well, Almighty God to keep you company, you'll be able to cap that day off every day. Unless you come across 2 motherfuckers that look at you in a movie, starts playing in their mind about who the fuck they think you just might be. So much so that they take action. They grab their guns, their firearms, always at the ready, with the right to bear them, with that which they possess so covetously. Good Lord, they love that fucking right. And at the end, they chased the brother out the neighborhood, down the street, and crossed away, and damn, he got away. He was one that got away. And the brother that went camping with a few of them, he was not so fucking lucky. You want me to keep smiling? Do you now? Do you? Are you smiling? Tell me this. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the deal. Doug Rice Show. What do I talk about? Caucasity, right? What's the mantra? Get that goddamn grin off your face. Here's what you do. Tell me why you should smile. Put it in chat. The fuck you gotta be so fucking happy about? Tell me the gloriousness of being in this place that makes life worth fucking living as a Hebrew in it. I mean, give it to me, boy. Come on. Let me have it. Give me one or two. What? Nothing? Nothing should hold us here. Nothing. And I do mean psychically, spiritually, mentally. You know what I mean? It's time that we at least recognize what's happening. We see it now. Do I need to continue? I do, don't I? Welcome again to the Doug Rice Show. I am Doug Rice. This is what I do. Okay, I read black news. I'm getting better at trying to do it for you, but that one, the first one, the Mississippi FedEx driver, black guy trying to deliver packages, gets chased down the street. A couple of white guys get in their mind that they should not be there. God, really? Fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers? I mean, is the critical race theory driving you motherfuckers so goddamned mad that the very sight of Negroes in the wrong place at the wrong time will elicit the most violent attempt at taking our goddamn lives, just doing our fucking jobs, and you feel more likely that it is me who is complaining about such things? Dear God, get the fuck out of my face and shut the fuck up. Thanks so much. Shall we continue? Thank you, Antoine. You are so, Tina, you are so right. This is not home. I mean, but you know, it feels like it could be, but of course it's not, and it never will be, and it was never meant to be. Now, if we can wrap our fucking minds around that one topic and just accept it, no need to take action. What you gonna do? It's done. You know what you can do? Acceptance, my friends. Resolution. It's vigorous. It allows you the freedom to let go of the hope that change may come from those who seem simply hell-bent on remaining the same, and giving no indication that change will ever come. There is absolutely no need for us to expect it, to ask for it, to hope for it, to wish for it, to pray for it, to thoughts and fucking prayers. It, folks, shut your fucking mouths about what you want. You get nothing. You're Hebrews. I know, right? It's shocking, yet so goddamn true. And this is the Doug Rice Show telling you about it. I mean, fuck, what you want me to do? Did you actually expect that you should prosper, be treated fairly, and thrive in the very place that God Almighty deemed you as slaves for 400 years? What the fuck were you thinking? And now you want reparations? You want compensation for the punishment that God has meted out on Hebrews? Shut the fuck up. Trust this. Had they kept within the confines of the rules of engagement when it comes to enslaving a people, particularly God's chosen, perhaps the society so hell-bent on escaping what they deem a replacement would not suffer such the fate I dare not mention, only because, well, they're already excited enough. Everybody keep it up? Everybody keep it up? You know, I just want everybody to keep up, because this is for folks that is in the groove, out the lane. In the groove, out the lane. In the groove toward the kingdom, out the lane of the world. In the groove toward the kingdom, out the lane of the world. Because the world leads nowhere but destruction. You might be able to thread the needle and make it through. You might be one of the lucky few. You might see the other side of Armageddon and be able to tell those, hey, folks, shut the fuck up. I was there. Yeah, what? Says it in scripture. Don't fucking question me. Study up. Okay. Everybody okay? I didn't mean to do that to you. Listen, I'm trying to get better, so everybody just relax, right? Illusion of freedom. You have never been free. Ever. No, guys. Okay, so, wow. Just under story number 1. I think we spent a little time on that, right? Right? Is story number 2. Why it says, as a black man, I have always hated Black History Month. Who is this gem? My goodness, Greg Moore, Arizona Republic, right out here in Arizona. Love you, Greg. How you doing? I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to accept that you don't like it, and I love it that you don't, and that's that. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck are you like in Black History Month for, brothers and sisters? Have you lost your mind? While they do everything to cancel their own responsibility and history in our being here, they have the temerity, nay, the gonads, nay, the unmitigated gall to attempt to give us the kibbles and bits and celebrate with us the struggle. I've seen the fucking television shows. Listen, they're getting real polished now. The shows are getting polished. Jeez, just slavery never looked so good. Oh my goodness, they got a show on Amazon Prime. I mean, the promos, I'm tempted. I'm just tempted to see what they're going to say. It almost makes slavery look bearable. It almost makes it look like slavery wasn't a fight for your life and everyday fucking existence, hoping that one day the massa doesn't get a hair up his pale ass and decide to put a bullet straight through yours. I saw 12 Years a Slave. I did see that movie. No, actually, I saw 12 minutes of 12 Years a Slave. The problem was, I saw the brother get taken out in the field after the massa had his way with his wife and looked at him just strange for a minute too long. And the cold, calculated, precision-like death brought to that brother's bear was more than I could bear. And so I turned it the fuck off. Only because I don't need to see that shit. I don't need to see that shit. Dude needs to see that shit. I don't need to watch Roots. I don't need to celebrate Juneteenth. I don't need February. Fuck February. I don't care about Black History Month. I don't care about Black history. I don't care about Black. I care about Hebrew. I care about Negro. Jesse, how you doing? Danica, how you doing? Tina, make the announcement because I don't want to get distracted. All right, so, yeah, you've always hated Black History Month. I feel you, dog. I've always hated it, too. It's just ridiculous that they take such joy in celebrating our suffering. You know. Oh, boy. That's good coffee. That's good coffee. With creamer, the Folgers. I mean, you just can't go wrong. Creamer and coffee. But to have the Black Chaser, that's when life becomes bearable. The creamer, the cream coffee gets you up. This shit. Black coffee gets you focused. Stay with me. All right, so, yeah, Black History Month sucks. Tina, kick out all trolls. I don't want to talk to anybody. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so, Saturday, what I'm doing is, usually what I would do is I'd have this on the screen, I'd show it to you, but my screen is reversed. It doesn't seem to unreverse, so I'm just going to do this. Doesn't matter. They talk about a Lewis Hayden, fierce protector of Black people fleeing slavery. You see, and see, here's the problem. They got a picture of him, nice looking fella, nice looking gentleman, right? I'm cool. But at the time this fella lived, he wasn't celebrated. It wasn't a pleasure being him. I mean, I can't even fathom that it seems to escape the minds of so many that living a Black man at the turn of the century was simply horrible. In the midst of our oppressors amongst ourselves, of course, it was gravy, baby, but you had to stay within the confines of your communities, which themselves were, I might add, extremely held together, tight, unified. It was impressive, all the way up to about the 50s. And then the 60s, the CIA decided to sow a little little zuzus and wham whams and what they thought was a movement that might threaten their very fucking existence. All the while, who knew? Who knew that they were doing themselves in all this vigorousness about being replaced, all this fear that they're spreading, such to the point that they're chasing after us in one direction and running from us in another. Confused beings. Dear God, He will call. He will help. He will do what needs to be done. I can only ascertain that we need simply pray, meditate on the kingdom, go about our daily lives, but with these caveats. You know, the bookends of life are you wake up pondering the kingdom, you go to bed pondering the kingdom. That's all. You wake up, you think about the kingdom, you make sure that you know everything that you're doing throughout the day is only in lieu of the kingdom. So it doesn't matter what you're pursuing. You're making a point to say whatever you're doing till kingdom come. And just say it and people think, what's he talking about? You're like, don't worry about it. Doug Rice! I know, right? Saturday, I'm here. What? I can do some shit. What? You don't like it? Go. All right. Thank you so much, Tina. Regulate. All right, so, yeah, that's nice. I like that he helped people out. Very good. Very good. Aaron Lake. The miseducation of black students is appalling. Well now. Aaron Lake, nice, bright-looking brother. Seems to have fallen into the whole bald face thing, but whatever. The Miseducation of the Negro, published in 1933. G. Woodson opined that the educational system was not being used to teach and nurture the intellectual capabilities of blacks, but rather to manipulate and condition them into accepting their inferiority. I would say that that is more likely a truism. Now, a brother is talking about how they're treating critical race theory. And if you can simply surmise what they may skew in replacement of the critical replacement theory, what they may do in, in filling that gap, in filling that void, and the history they may teach. Consider what our children are going through in the schools. It's always about reflection. It's always about projection. They want to remove critical race theory because their children are feeling some kind of way. I don't want my children feeling guilty about slavery. And they want an entire subject and anything associated with that subject cauterized out of their school systems, while at the same time their children torment ours to the point of suicide, circulate petitions to bring back slavery, all the things that are done at basketball games, the statements being made. Who is suffering what now? Your kids hear about a history that you associate automatically with you and yours, such so that your children must not hear that history, yet we must endure them asking who our slave owner is while we play a fucking basketball game for the goddamn school itself. Man, fuck you motherfuckers, man. Are you serious? You're telling me just overlook that? Really? You want me to overlook your rising right-wing white nationalism too? You want me to overlook that too? What else do you want me to overlook? You want me to overlook you indiscriminately killing black men? You want me to overlook marginalizing, mitigating? You want me to overlook the disparity of just real estate value to the tune of half a fucking million? You want me to overlook your fucking teachers raising our children's hands and telling them that but for the fucking Constitution they would be her field slaves? You want me to overlook that shit, man? Let me tell you, fuck you twice. I don't give a fuck. Hell no. There's a problem. There's a problem. And the motherfuckers got it. And the only way that we can recognize and avoid this shit is to first recognize and avoid this shit. What the fuck I got to say? And for those of you that look at this and get in your goddamned feelings, I don't give a fuck. Shit's gotta be said. You know what I mean? Can you imagine what they would be saying if Negroes had broken into their capital and spread their black shit on their walls? Do you have any idea the open season it would be on each and every one of us descendants from slaves? Oh, no, sir. No, I'm not going to overlook that shit. Not going to happen, Captain. All right, Doug Rice. Sometimes I go on one. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. The shit's going to get said today. And look, let me just tell y'all now, I cannot pay attention to what you write. Must know it. It's just the truth. I get thrown off. Trying to control the cough. All right, folks. Well, listen, I am going to call it a day. I believe I have some business to attend to. 30 minutes of this is fantastic. You guys have yourself a wonderful day, and thank you so much.